Okay, so Doordash is in the middle of an absolute cluster right now. This woman who is a Doordash delivery driver, or was, rather, recorded an experience that she had while she was making a delivery. She approached this man's house, and according to her version of events, the front door of this man's house was wide open.
Wide open.
And she proceeded to pull out her phone and record this man while he was indecent, in the nude, seemingly unconscious, laying on his couch in his living room. And she captioned this TikTok that she posted: "A man named Austin orders DoorDash, selects the option to have the order left at the door, sees his DoorDasher, me, has a female name, quote unquote, falls asleep on the couch with his pants and underwear to his ankles and his front door wide open. So this is what I see when I have to leave the order." And we're not going to show you that video. I mean, it's getting struck down on TikTok at the moment, so we don't want to get in trouble.
Play the video, Brett.
But she has followed up with an update and said DoorDash permanently banned her from the platform because of the fact that she posted this video.
Before we even go on, I want to address her point there where she said he supposedly fell asleep. I actually put this tweet up the other day. I just remembered this now. Grubhub is offering insurance for people who fall asleep.
This is why we need it.
I said pathetic.
Good.
This is just weakness. Weakness masquerading as fiscal responsibility. This is why the insurance exists.
Right, exactly.
Because guys, now granted, not all of them are going to be naked when they fall asleep, but they're not coming to the door because they're getting drunk and they're falling asleep before the order comes. So let's listen to what she has to say here, guys. And I have generously fast forwarded past the point. So here we go.
So DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost.
Bro, the camera is like shaking in her hands.
So just before we go forward, she is calling this a sexual assault. And people are calling that into question because they're saying he didn't touch you. He doesn't even seem like he was awake. How can that possibly be sexually assaulting you? And her point of view is that he was intentionally flashing her, which would fall under, I guess, public indecency, indecent exposure.
He's at home.
But it's not public. Right. So that complicates things even more. He's literally in his house. So
if he is evil, he is the most diabolical super villain of pervs that's ever existed.
It's weird things that get people off these days, but let's continue.
Lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account.
That sucks.
I was working.
That sucks.
I was literally working, and they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while DoorDashing. They just fired me, and the police are doing nothing.
Why does she seem excited and happy?
Why is she so angry? She's acting like her mother.
Okay.
My job, and that was my only way to make money to pay my bills. 3 days ago, October 12th, 2025, I was a victim.
Does she have like image stabilization off on this, or her hands just shaking?
Oh my gosh.
Victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my
Okay, so again, if you've just like beamed into the podcast right now, the victim of SA was that she walked up to deliver a DoorDash to somebody. The door was supposedly, according to her, open, and the guy was passed out naked in his living room. And she is, I guess, contending that he was not asleep and that he did it on purpose.
Now, some people, I don't have any evidence for this, but some people are claiming that there was a previous video that's now deleted where she admitted to opening the door, like, pushing it open, that it was already cracked, but she opened it the rest of the way. I don't know if that's true. So we'll continue here.
Props to the people who said they just beamed in.
Yeah. Job as a DoorDash driver. Excuse me if you've already seen this. This is my third time posting this because TikTok keeps silencing me and taking my videos.
Oh, I'm not.
Because you're so angry.
Does she play it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
And giving me strikes. So if I get one more strike, you guys, I'm just letting you know right now my account is going to be banned. So I'm going to try to word this as chill as possible to avoid getting this video striked. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open, their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me. I got this on video, and I'm not even going to be posting the video clip anymore because I'm pretty sure that's what's getting me the strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure
Yeah.
that out.
But yeah, I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated. I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently...
So again, she is her intimation is that this guy saw her name on the order as the person delivering the food and made the active decision to choose to drop it off at the door, and then exposed himself and then pretended to be asleep, knowing that it was going to be a woman who dropped it off, which, like I said, would make him of all the pervs on planet Earth, he would be a super villain mega mind of pervs to know that.
Or he just loves DoorDash.
Look.
This is why she got banned. It's very simple. The customer is always right. The customer is always right. And she tried to longhouse him right before our very own eyes. We saw it. She tried to longhouse him, and fair play to DoorDash. They said, zip it, ladies. Quit screaming. You're done. You're done. And we're keeping your money.
I don't think she's in the right to call it a sexual assault, first off. But I also don't put it past someone to purposefully expose themselves in this seemingly unintentional way.
Look,
I do think that is something
that could happen.
Plausibly that could happen. Yes.
And we'll notice how she's omitting what he ordered. What if he ordered?
We need to know. That is actually the most important information.
What if it was Culver's?
We need to know what he ordered.
If he ordered Culver's, that does something for some people. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to put that out there.
Her choice to not go into... Like when she says SA... she's letting people draw conclusions as to what that means, because the situation here is so unique and there's so many weird details to it. You have to reiterate it consistently so that people don't feel like you're trying to pull the wool over someone's eyes. Like, look, we could find out tomorrow that this dude's got like a rap sheet down to here, and this is on the list of things that he does. I have no idea. But first of all, posting the video when you tried to get the cops involved was stupid, because it makes it very, very hard for anybody to prosecute if you're out here posting evidence of a naked man on the internet.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this obviously introduces a whole host of legal liabilities for DoorDash, and that is why they released the following statement regarding the video from a Dasher circulating today. We take reports of this nature with the utmost seriousness. We want to be absolutely clear. This Dasher was not deactivated for reporting a sexual assault. If a Dasher ever experiences something that makes them feel unsafe or uncomfortable, we urge them to please contact our support team immediately so we can help, as their safety and well-being matter deeply to us. At the same time, publicly sharing videos taken inside a customer's home, especially when personal information is involved, raises privacy concerns and is a clear violation of our policies. In order to protect everyone's safety and privacy, we have deactivated both the Dashers and the customers' accounts and are working directly with law enforcement for additional guidance. And keep in mind, this girl already had a following on TikTok before any of this happened. She has 184,000 followers on TikTok. And
life of a DoorDash.
Every video she's posting about this situation is getting multiple millions of views. Which offers a perverse incentive on her part to continue drumming up the controversy. We have a 20 from Corey Anderson. Lady, you cannot videotape people while they are nude and asleep. Also, you should be arrested for trespassing. You were told to leave it at the door, dummy. Dude probably just passed out drunk while playing with himself. I mean, look, that doesn't explain why the door was open, though.
And
Fresh
again,
air.
Look, there are claims that say that she previously made a video saying that she pushed the door open.
Yeah.
There is no confirmation of that.
I can't find that video.
Look, I think both these people just need a break from DoorDash. I think
Yeah.
I think these both they need to cool down.
Common sense.
Maybe take it over to Uber Eats for a little
We
while
need
or
common
something.
sense
But
The real-
DoorDash
you know,
control.
Uber
real
Eats or
question-
Postmates maybe.
What I want to know is how this man managed to both order DoorDash and own a home, because I've been reliably told that ordering
Yeah.
DoorDash
He's a boomer.
and ordering DoorDash and drinking Starbucks is going to prevent home ownership. And to do both and own a home and be naked in your living room
Yeah.
is a very, very,
he's a
very
boomer.
mean feat. He must be a boomer.
Yeah, well, look, I delivered Uber Eats for about 3 months, you know, and it was you
Do you
see
have any
some
weird experiences?
you see some things, you know, and I just said that's part of the job. I would never barge if I saw a man like that laying out. I wouldn't barge into his house and video him and scream at
Okay,
him.
to be clear, she didn't enter
She
the home.
literally, and I'm, you know, this is maybe me speculating a bit, but she barged the window and she oh, you saw her screaming to her phone. She probably went in there, let him have it. Did he even get his food?
Seemingly, yeah, she did leave
Look,
the...
If she left the food, then okay, maybe I'll give her a little grace. But I wouldn't be surprised. But I maintain the position. If it was Culver's, all bets are off. You know, you get really excited when your Culver's is coming, and you know, I'm just saying.
The amount of shaking I saw on that camera means that the food was probably all over the bag by the time he got it, which is another misstep.
He's probably, you know what it was? She's probably delivered to his house before. Let me walk through what's going on here. Is she's probably delivered to his house before, and her hands are all shaky. You know, she's like, you know, little Miss Shakes a lot. And so I bet she shook his drink up last time. And he was saying, oh, this lady always shakes the drink up. She's so shaky. So I'm going to go ahead and take my clothes off so that way I don't spill the soda when it explodes everywhere on my new clothes. So this is her fault. I'm blaming her.
He's like, I don't have a bib handy.
Right. So he's like, what? And
These
then,
are new pants.
yeah,
course.
they're brand new pants.
Of course.
You know, maybe his grandfather gave him the. You don't know. We don't know this guy's life. And then
You
all
don't
this
know his
lady
story.
barges in here shaking his soda up. Yeah, no, you lose your DoorDash account. That's so I'm standing with
If she wanted more of the public sentiment on her side, she couldn't post it. Like literally not even the second half of the video. She like posting the video of the dude automatically
It's a dumb
turned
move.
people against her.
Yeah, did
Yeah.
you really think the police were going to take you seriously after you did that, which is also illegal? Like,
Is the idea here that the door is the barrier to entry for this discussion? Like, what if she filmed him through a window? Like, he's got the
Yeah.
window blinds up and he's naked in
Yeah,
his
like,
room,
what
and
would
she's like, I dropped the food there, and then I caught a glimpse through the window, and I was like, oh crap.
Well, the agreement for the longest time between, and I'm saying, so this isn't me punching down. This is me punching up, if anything, is the agreement between the delivery people, the food delivery people, your Uber Eats drivers, your DoorDash drivers. The agreement has been we don't interact with the customers. Like you shouldn't even see us. Like we should be basically insects.
that is the point.
And so this just interacting with a DoorDash driver can be pretty traumatizing for people.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.